Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 44. We've got today a special guest. It's Gene Shalit. Welcome, Gene. What's going on?
Not very damn much, Yam. I can tell you that.
Well, this is your host, Yam Juice, and Flex stepped aside for a while. He'll be here in a minute, but we've got Gene Shalit, famous film critic for NBC Today Show, and just a general all-around healthy guy. You're really into fitness, I've heard.
That is correct. I am into fitness. I believe in working out at least once a day with my hand pump. With the hand pump. Yeah, once a day.
Ah, okay. So you do a lot of crunches?
Yeah, a lot of crunches.
Like Doritos? Let's see that nose routine again. Focus on this, folks. It looks like a caterpillar swimming. That's some sick fucking shit. All right, so we are joined by your guests, your co-host Yam Juice, and of course
Flex.
Flexy baby.
Flex is here.
Yes, indeed. Hey, do me a favor. Tilt your camera up slightly more so your head is a little bit lower in the screen. Just a teeny bit. There you go.
Like that?
That's perfect. So, you are back among the living. Last week we had to do the Bulletproof Underwear without you because you had been illin'.
I'm back from the brink, baby.
Well, you look good.
I feel good.
Let's see those guns.
Can't see them because I got my jersey on.
Is that what you're gonna smuggle stuff into the country or out of the country?
Into the hospital or out of the hospital.
Is that a hockey jersey?
Yeah, it is.
Hockey.
For a certain team that we have up here in Minnesota.
Minnesota Wild, right?
That happen to be in the playoffs right now. In the heat of the playoffs, losing.
Oh, really? Are they down?
They lost last night, 2-1.
Well, so how far are they from elimination or winning?
3 games.
Okay.
3 games from.
Well, here's to the Minnesota Wild. I don't really follow hockey, so yeah, I'll pull for your team. So we did Bulletproof Underwear. Just just one half of the dynamic duo. We missed you.
That's because I'm so fucking flamboyant. It's hard not to.
So did you get good treatment while you were laying in that hospital bed?
I got great treatment. The nurses there are the bestest. They took very, very good care of me.
Did they give you hand relief?
No, they didn't. They didn't go quite that far, but they did.
Well, they're angels of mercy. They
did just about everything else, but.
All right. Well, we were supposed to be joined by a young guest who knows who he is, who said he was going to be here. But we find he's not here. It was time to start the show, and we didn't have our guest, so he shall remain nameless.
Till next time.
Don't worry. We'll have you on again, and you can redeem yourself by being on the show again. So what you drinking?
Lemon limeade.
Lemon limeade. I got me some root beer. Bargs. It's got bite, baby. All right, so let's try something different. Let's talk about some topics. All right, so first topic, this is gaming related. The Xbox will be officially announced this month. Actually, I think it was like 21st of this month or something like that. It's now May 1st.
Yeah, 21st.
And I heard the leak that it's going to be called the Xbox Infinity. Have you heard that?
I hadn't heard that, but I had heard the leak that it's going to be always online.
It may be. It may not be. It's been debated.
Microsoft says it's not a rumor.
Well, I don't know if it's always online. That's not really going to affect me a whole lot because I'm always online anyhow. But I don't agree with it.
I don't either.
Because like this summer, I took my Xbox to the hotel while we were on vacation. I didn't expect to play online, but I wanted to just play the campaign. I took World at War. And I thought, hey, I'll just play a little campaign, maybe a little zombies or something. And, you know, it was kind of cool. Just turn the thing on. All you need is power. But with this always on thing, you wouldn't be able to do that.
No.
Stop it. Now, I don't know. I have a funny feeling that they might not do that because I think people would resist. I think there would be a backlash.
Big backlash. Big backlash.
So also, I guess it kind of depends on, you know, okay, so the PlayStation 4 has already been announced. But did they give a date? They didn't give a date yet that it's coming out.
No, they didn't.
And Xbox has not given a date either.
They might not even come out this year. Who knows?
Well, probably. Well, you know that both systems are going to come out before Christmas. I can't imagine that they wouldn't be out before Christmas.
Do you hear Call of Duty's claiming they're going to release in December this year?
No. It's official. It's going to be November 5th. It actually has been. They put a release trailer. They put their very first today. They put their very first trailer out, and it says November 5th.
November 5th.
Yeah, so that'll be the first week in November, which is pretty much par for the course. That's what they always do. And Battlefield 4 or whatever, I guess it's Battlefield 4, is going to be probably 2 weeks before that. I don't think they've announced the official release date yet, but it's most likely going to be about 2 weeks before that.
October.
Right, so that makes me think that they'll have the new systems out, because there's no way. I mean, like, I'm planning on getting the new system. Are you? The new Xbox?
Yeah, as long as it ain't always online.
Okay, well, assuming it's not always online, you're planning on getting it, right?
Yeah.
Now, what if Call of Duty releases? Oh, let's say it releases on November 5th. But let's say the new system doesn't come out till a month later. Are you going to buy the Call of Duty for the 360?
Well, that's a good question.
You'd have to wait a month. If you don't, if you're waiting to buy it for the new system, you'd have to wait a month.
I think I could wait.
I don't know. It'd be killing me.
After Black Ops 2, I think I could wait.
But like, let's say that it's not going to be always on. Let's just assume that.
Yeah.
And it comes out before Black Ops. Are you going to buy it or not Black Ops? Call of Duty. Are you going to buy both it and the new game? Would you?
Probably.
Yeah, but I don't think I'm going to buy it twice. I don't think I'm going to buy it for the new Xbox and the old Xbox. I'm just not going to do that.
No. I ain't gonna do it. I just ain't gonna do it.
Now, I'll probably get it for the PlayStation, but I don't know if I'll get it for the new one or the old one. I guess it depends on, the other people in Sub 1, what they're playing, what they get.
Yeah. It'll all depend on what everybody else does, too.
Yeah. I mean, if all of our friends are staying with the old system, I would stay on the old system. And if all our friends go on the new one, I would do the new one. Because I'm a lemming, if everybody else was jumping off the cliff
You'd jump right off with him.
I'd jump off a cliff too, you know. Don't you love parents? They always say, you know, if everybody was like, you know, jumping off a roof, would you do it too?
And you always say, well, of course I would.
Of course I would. and you probably have.
I may have jumped off a roof or two. Maybe.
Have you ever seen that backyard wrestling shit where they jump off of the roof onto card tables and stuff?
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking
funny
stupid.
Shit. Pretty funny shit.
Okay,
it's pretty funny.
My cat is on my lap and she's gonna hook my earphones. It's gonna bother me, so I'm gonna stick her up above my head here if I can. Come on, you. Get up there. Stay up there. She's showing her butthole right now.
Yep.
Here, everybody, here's some cat butthole. So let's exhaust the gaming the gaming topic. Let's see.
What do we got coming out for games? We ain't got nothing coming out, really.
Oh, I'm sure there's some games coming out. Grand Theft Auto 5 is supposed to be coming out.
You got that game from Sony's coming out. The one, what's it called?
Yeah. That I don't remember the name of it, but it looks pretty cool.
The Rest of Us or whatever it is.
Yeah, that looks fun.
What the hell's it called? I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, so, we got our little coffee clutch of people playing You Don't Know Jack. You have to join us this week.
Yeah, I'll be ready. I got it, finally.
Cool deal, man. Last week was pretty funny. Denjoga had been drinking tequila. He's normally a pretty fast finger on the button, pretty formidable foe, but I think his imbibing had a little bit of an effect on his brain.
His button, the finger to brain button wasn't working, huh?
Yeah, you gotta have a fast finger in that game. You know, it's two people both know the answer at the same time. You know, whoever answers first.
I know. That's why I'm so good at it.
Well, you know, it's not just that it's a trivia game, and that's fun, but You Don't Know Jack is sarcastic and snarky and humorous. That's what I like about it.
I do too. Especially the snarky part.
Yeah, the game show comic or the game show host is like that's what I aspire to be. I want to be, you know, I want to be that full of shit. So I've got a little ways to go.
That full of shit.
Yeah, I'm this full of shit, but he's that full of shit. So
he's full to the brim.
He's so full of shit his eyes are brown. All right, so enough of the topic of games and gaming. Let's move on. We're gonna try and structure this here. We're gonna actually have topics and talk about topics, and we're gonna be an intellectual show for a change. I'm tired of this, you know, dumb talk.
Oh, you just
with dummies.
He's turned half our audience off.
I just dropped my pen. I was flicking ashes off of my mouse pad.
Oh.
You know, amazingly, mouse pads with the laser mice work just as good when they're covered with ashes as when they're clean. You know, the old trackball kind, you know, you run it on ashes, it gets problems.
Yeah, because it gets all over the trackball and comes up the works.
I have no idea where all these ashes come from.
I don't either.
It's very annoying. I find them on my lap. It's like I'm checking my ceiling.
The inevitable pinhole burns all up and down the front of your favorite satin shirt.
Satin sheets to lie on. Okay, so we're gonna look for a topic. All right, so here's a topic. There's a lady with a face transplant.
I heard about that.
I watched the video just a little earlier, and anyway, she apparently, I didn't see if she has eyes. It looks like they're just empty holes, and her face is kind of hanging, and her mouth is kind of doing like this. And she talks.
She's real happy, huh?
Well, she's real happy. She's writing a book. Apparently, they're going to sell a story.
She just can't smile, huh?
No, she can't smile. It looks like a mask when she talks because her jaw is moving, but her lips are not moving at all, and she sounds like a ventriloquist. Hi, everybody, it's me. What's going on? Hate to make fun of that. I'm sure it's an inspirational story. So the deal is her ex-husband attacked her with lye, acid.
Oh, that's cruel. That's cruel.
Apparently she got burned with lye over 80% of her body, and her face was completely fucked. It's like, ooh, my God.
Sounds painful.
It does sound painful. So,
your boyfriend should have went to prison for the rest of his life.
Well, the story doesn't say what happened to him. It's just, talking about her surgery. All right, so let's see. Here's another story. Deaf parents allegedly kill crying baby. I
find that hard to believe.
That's pretty weird. Deaf Texas parents. Why do these things always happen in Texas?
I find that hard to believe.
Okay, they've been charged with the beating death of their 5-month-old daughter. About an argument after who's going to care for the crying infant. Eee.
Well, how would they know it was crying?
Yeah, really. They can somehow detect or feel these vibrations. Okay.
I've heard that.
Okay, so there are people trying to make excuses for him, the frustration trying to calm a crying baby.
Next story.
Okay, that's not a good story. It just caught my eye because it's so weird. All right. There's a story about the new Google glasses, the Google Glass.
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen those?
Seen a picture of them, haven't seen them in actuality, though.
Yeah, I don't know what they do. I'm not sure what they're used for. But it's some sort of deal. It's got like a bridge of the nose thing, and one side is hollow.
Yeah, doesn't it put like a heads-up display in front of your eyes?
Yeah, there's some kind of heads-up display in front of one eye, and there's a camera on it so it can see what you're looking at. It looks really high-tech and weird, like it should be from a video game.
I wonder why it's not.
Yeah, if there's any application that would be good for it, that'd be it, a video game.
Yeah. If it's complicated and it's hard to work, then it should be involved in video games.
Now, I think it costs a lot. And you had to be on a list to buy one. And you had to sign this thing when you bought it that you could not resell it. You couldn't resell it. Yeah. Yeah, if you did, Google would brick it.
That sounds almost communistic.
Yeah, they can just push a button from somewhere and just
brick you.
Yeah, make it so it doesn't work anymore.
Brick your ass.
So I have no idea what the deal is with the Google Glass. I mean, are we going to be seeing it at Best Buy in a year or something, or what?
I know I said 2014 is when it was coming out.
Okay.
That's all you really know.
Last thing they had 3D glasses. Now they got Google Glass.
Asus has got a box now, a little set-top box.
Oh, really? What does it do?
It's a movie box. Media server.
So you can do your Hulu and your Netflix and your YouTube?
Yeah, all that crap.
Oh, cool. Some asshole's going to be watching Bulletproof Underwear from an Asus box.
Yep. Could be.
Oh, man. Let's see. Internet Explorer has encountered a problem. Oh, God. You asshole. Piece of shit, I swear to God. I was going to go into another news story, but my window shut down. Let's see. Okay, because we're trying to be on topic here. This is a topic-driven show this week.
Yeah. Where the fuck are the topics, man? What kind of topic-driven show doesn't have any topics?
I know, this is terrible. Okay. Oh, wow, check this out. Sonic has come out with a new 1,200 calorie bacon shake.
A bacon shake. Mmm.
Oh, 1,200 calories for a shake.
Sonic came out with a bacon shake.
Wow. Sonic's got it, others don't.
We don't got a Sonic anymore. It went out of business.
Oh, that's too bad. Did you have like the little people skating on their roller skates?
Yeah.
They just opened a brand new Sonic last year, just right at the end of the street from Bejewel's house. So we've been over there a couple of times. Their prices are not cheap, and their food is not that good.
No, it's not. It's the gimmick that they're selling. They're selling the gimmick.
They're selling the skating car hops.
Yeah.
Now, did you ever have car hops back when you were a little kid? Did you ever go to these kind of restaurants like Happy Days?
Yep. Yep, we had to drive in with the car hops.
Now, we didn't ever have any that were on skates, but these, people would come out.
No, these were on skates. Order. These girls were on skates. They'd come out, skate out,
wow.
Take your order, turn the little box off and stuff at the...
And then they put a tray. They put a tray on your window.
Yeah, put a tray on the window.
And that's where they put the cheeseburgers and the fries and everything and the chili dogs right there on the tray.
Especially the chili dogs.
Mmm. Check out what I had for dinner tonight.
Chili dog.
I had a wiener schnitzel.
On a stick.
I had a couple of chili dogs and a couple of corn dogs. I have a corn dog left over. So I'm full of dogs right now.
You're full of health food.
I'm full of health food. So, what do you think? Would you try a 1,200 calorie bacon shake?
No. No, I'd take a pass on that. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Something about eating 3 meals worth of food within one meal that just doesn't appeal to me anymore.
It might be kind of cool, man. All right, so bacon shakes. Well, one thing that is good at Sonic is they have these it's like limeades or something, they have like limeade.
Oh yeah, it's tasty. Strawberry, cherry limeade.
Yeah, cherry limeade, and you can get it with just straight up limeade or whatever. It's got a lot of ice in it, like a frosty or a freezy or slushy or something like that, and it's really got a bite to it.
Yeah, it's good.
The limeade has a real bite to it. That shit's good. That's the one good thing that they have there.
Other than that.
Okay, so we're looking for topics. Ooh, there's somebody accused of poisoning people at Starbucks, or attempting to poison people at Starbucks.
What'd they do? Sell their coffee?
Ay. All right, so let's check her out here. This is the poisoner right here. I don't know if the camera can see this.
Oh yeah, she looks like a poisoner.
That's the poisoner.
She looks like somebody that would poison you at Starbucks.
All right. Oh wow, this was in San Jose. This was just down the road from me, man.
You're lucky you didn't get poisoned.
Oh my God, she put poison in orange juice containers.
Orange juice? That's your Starbucks.
Well, they were Starbucks refrigerated displays.
Oh.
She's a professional chemist.
Professional psycho is more like it.
She's 50 years old from San Jose. Her name is Ramene Babahanian. And she's works in Johnson & Johnson.
Get 'em, Peaches.
God. She refused to speak to officers after her arrest. So we don't know why, but...
Well, that's her right, I guess, but...
Jeez, it's not bad enough you got $5 cups of coffee. Now you have to contend with poisoned orange juice.
Toxic orange juice.
A day without sunshine is like an orange juice without a Mickey.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so that's a topic. We'll go back.
Give us one more good meaty topic.
Okay. Okay, if I can just get my mouse to work right here. I've got another whole computer screen I'm working at. Okay. Okay, there's rampant speculation on a new on a new Apple operating system, the iPhone operating system. Let's see. Rihanna was spotted wearing thigh highs.
Ooh.
You can see Jennifer Love Hewitt without makeup.
Well, I don't know if I'd want to see that.
I think you might, some sights cannot be unseen.
Things that can't be unseen. Ah!
Okay, JCPenney's apologizes to its customers. Let's see what the hell that's about.
Yeah, let's get the word on that.
Now, when was the last time you went to a JCPenney's?
1977.
No, come on. You know you've been sooner than that.
The 80s, I guess.
I see.
Sometime during the 80s, I guess, I went there.
It's been a long time for me. I mean, I think Walmart and Target are seriously putting a dent in them.
Put a stranglehold on them they can't get out of.
Okay.
What's it say?
It's like recently JCPenney changed. Some changes you liked and some you didn't. But what matters with mistakes is what we learn. We learned a very simple thing, to listen to you.
Well, duh.
Okay, their most ambitious changes including getting rid of most sales and bringing in new hip brands. So that's it, kids. If you want the newest trend in hipster stuff,
hipster doofus. Want the hipster doofus?
Yeah, exactly. You just you got to make a beeline for your local JCPenney's. The ad acknowledges missteps and asks customers to return to its stores. Come back to JCPenney. We heard you. Now we'd love to see you. Well, it sounds like they're desperate.
Yeah, it sounds like they're begging for customers to me. Please come in our store. We're going out of business.
Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'll get down on my knees if I have to. I'll suck you off if I have to.
No, let's not get out of hand. We don't want to keep pennies in business that bad.
Pennies on your eyes. Oh, here's a little side note. Chrysler is going to offer General Lee model cars, but they're gonna lose the Confederate flag.
Oh.
You know how the car, like the Dukes of Hazzard car,
yeah, had the Confederate
flag. The Confederate flag on top.
They're gonna lose that, huh?
They're gonna lose that, I guess. But it really wouldn't be the General Lee without that. It kind of would.
Kind of be pointless, wouldn't it?
It'd be sort of pointless. All right, let's see. J.C. Penney's. Okay, come on. This PC is invaded with spyware and shit.
Why is it slow?
Yeah, this PC. This is not the PC I usually use. I'm doing a Skype call on that computer. Okay, we're looking for one more. Oh, I know. Here we go. I know. TMZ. Let's do some celebrity.
There you go.
Some celebrity dish here. We'll go TMZ. My wife likes that shit.
I like TMZ.
I know, because you're like a giant Kardashian fan.
Yeah.
Huge.
No one loves the Kardashians like Flex.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Well, I thought that was lightning about to hit me.
Well, your ceiling is probably never going to be the same. Okay, somebody named Chris Kelly is dead at 34. I don't even know who that is.
I don't either. Next topic.
Okay, so come on. The page is loading real slow. This is like, this poor computer. I've got to get someone to fix this thing here. It's like almost frozen. Well, anyway. So, have you seen any good movies lately?
Unfortunately, no. I've been spending most of my time in the hospital lately.
Ah, but you did take your pad with you and you watched some Netflix.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't watch anything cool like that zombie show or nothing. I just watched stupid stuff like Dragnet and Adam 12.
Well, I'll tell you what, I saw a movie last week. Last Friday, my friend brought over Zero Dark 30.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, okay, I'm going to give you my movie review of Zero Dark 30.
Okay.
I was severely disappointed. Okay, this is a movie that was like the story of how they caught Bin Laden. You know, what led up to them catching Bin Laden. And, you know, they show torture. You know, they're torturing, you know, suspects and all this. And I had been led to believe it's just super duper controversial. The torturing was just not as good as I was hoping for. I mean, come on, I've seen better torturing on 24. I mean, Jesus Christ.
You were looking for some real torture here.
Yeah, I mean, this is the kind of torture that, like, you know...
Your everyday run-of-the-mill torture.
Everyday run-of-the-mill. I mean, Jesus, if you've watched a Saw film, you know, this wouldn't even be a blip.
Huh.
And then the main character, the girl, the gal, CIA agent, you know, I Googled her after the thing. I forgot what her name is, but she had, you know, been, you know, nominated for awards and stuff as a good actress. But I thought she was a terrible, terrible actress. She was like, I don't know. I just, like, I couldn't get into her as a character at all.
She sucked.
And then the highlight, you know, is the actual action sequences, the raid, you know.
Right.
They're in these two helicopters. You know, these are special stealth helicopters that we're not even supposed to have. You know, that they have not even acknowledged they exist.
Their existence has not been acknowledged.
Exactly. So they're going to fly through, you know, Pakistani airspace, you know, without permission.
In illegal helicopters.
They're going illegal helicopters in illegal airspace, you know, to land in this compound, you know. And like, you know, one of the helicopters crashes. And I knew that. I remember that from the story. Do you remember that?
No, I didn't. I didn't remember one of them crashed, huh?
Yeah, one of the helicopters crashed at the scene. Anyway, so the actual storming of the compound, it wasn't even very exciting. It was kind of like, yeah, exactly. They're kind of standing around, like, Okay, what do we do now? I don't know. What do you think we should do?
Smoke a Marlboro. Let's have a Marlboro on the side.
Yeah.
Do they still run with the packs of smokes in the sides of their helmet?
No, these guys were super high tech. They had these weird night vision goggles. They did the raid at night, but there was they had these 4 things coming out of the night vision glasses. 2 that were kind of straight out, and then these other 2 that were off to the side. And it's like it made them look totally bizarre. I don't know. Anybody who's seen the show knows what I'm talking about. And when they actually get Bin Laden, they don't even really show it. I wanted to see a first-person shooter's first-eye view, and maybe slow-mo, of his head getting blown up.
Yeah, his eye popping out or something.
But it's that doesn't even happen on screen. You don't even get to see it. It's no payoff.
That's lame. No payoff.
It's a 2.5-hour movie.
Yeah, I heard it was longer than hell.
Yeah, it was long. It felt even longer.
I heard it was longer than the Bulletproof Underwear show.
That's a long show. Well, at least Bulletproof Underwear doesn't cost you, $11 or $12.
Yeah, and it doesn't cost $40 million to make.
Well, don't kid yourself, folks. These Bulletproof Underwear episodes, they don't cost $40 million.
Don't let me sell short. Okay, these fuckers cost a lot of money to make. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, look at the special effects, the lighting. You think that shit's cheap?
You think that's free? Fuck no.
You think these posters are free? Fuck no.
Well, yeah, they kind of are.
Well, yeah.
You got to pre-order though, so you do have to pay something for them.
But you get live cat footage.
Yeah.
We have to bring the cat in, and there's a cat wrangler.
Yeah, the whole 9.
We got to certify that no animals have been harmed.
The whole Magilla.
Got to provide a craft services,
That's right.
And our guests, we spare no expense.
We spare no expense on our guests. The green room that we stock is very well handled.
Oh yeah. The M&Ms, it's like the fried chicken is just unbelievable, and the champagne, nothing but Cristal.
If you don't like it, say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, you were showing me that before. Let the camera get a good look at that thing. That thing is something else, man.
It'll cut
I dare you to just jam it right into the center of your chest. Okay, I dare you.
Yeah. We don't need anything more wrong with me.
Boy, if you did, this would be the greatest episode of Bulletproof Underwear ever.
Highest ratings ever.
Well, you're not willing to go that extra mile for the show?
No, I don't think I'm willing to stab myself in the chest for the show.
Pity.
Story.
We'll do a lot of things for you here on Bulletproof Underwear. We'll eat a bug.
We'll eat a bug, but we won't stab ourselves in the chest with a knife. With a 6-inch knife.
Have you got any bugs that you can eat?
Unfortunately not. It's winter. It's still kind of wintry here, so we don't have any bugs yet.
I ate the last one. We were doing a rehearsal for the show, and I thought I had saved one.
That was the last one.
I tell you, it puts a taste in your mouth.
Like Barks.
Yeah. I think there's a feeler in there. Bugs are actually crunchy.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, or so I've been told.
I've ate a few.
You know what? I accidentally ate some of those small ants.
Fire ants?
They're not fire ants, so we don't get fire ants here. But we get these kind of ants that form long lines. They go to your garbage cans.
Oh.
And if you leave something on the table, you know, for too long, there'll be like a line of these ants going to it. It'll be all covered in ants. We had some cookies that, or no, I know what it was. It was Cracker Jacks. We had some Cracker Jacks, and there were like a couple of boxes of them, and they were stacked, you know, stacked on the floor in the cupboard back there. And I thought, oh, I'll have me some Cracker Jacks. Opened a brand new box of Cracker Jacks, and I was eating it.
Oh, I know, and it was chock loaded with ants.
And when we got down to the bottom part of it, and like, you know how the dust, you know, you go like that?
It was moving.
I did that, and it tasted spicy. I'm not kidding you. I'm telling you the truth. The God's honest truth. It was like, wow, this is like peppery. This is real peppery.
Ooh.
And I looked in it, and I saw all these fucking ants in there. It's like, I just ate ants. And they taste spicy.
And they were tasty.
They were spicy. It's like, oh my God.
You started a new trend, man. People be putting ants on their fucking meals and stuff now, like taco sauce.
You know, like the waiter is like, offers you pepper. You know, would you like pepper? How about
Fresh
ants?
ants? Agasse.
I've got a little jar with a spoon. I can throw a few. Eat them quick before they run off.
Eat them quick before they run off.
But then when I realized that I had eaten spicy ants in my Cracker Jacks, I was like, oh man, I ran to the sink. I was like washing my mouth out. It's like, oh my God, I can't believe I ate ants. I was not even paying attention. You know, I was like, how many did I even eat? I had no idea.
Made it half a box full, not even knowing it.
But see, that brings me to my other peeve is Cracker Jacks. Have you had Cracker Jacks in the last few years?
No, I quit eating them because they don't put a toy in them anymore.
Yeah, the toy is like, it's a flat piece of paper.
Yeah,
it's
like a tattoo.
It's paper. It's like, it's not an actual toy.
It's like a tattoo or a sticker or...
Yeah, some stupid little thing is going to be like absolutely two-dimensional.
Some lame-ass thing that's not really a prize.
It's not much of a prize, I'll tell you. You know, it's like I weep for today's generation who doesn't know what it's like to get a real Cracker Jack surprise.
Yeah, I weep for the kid that doesn't know what it's like to choke on a Cracker Jack surprise.
You used to get like a whistle or a decoder ring or something like that, you know?
Yeah, you used to get cool stuff in there you could choke on.
Exactly.
And all that happened if you eat it is you get dye in your poop.
You might get a paper cut.
Yeah. When you're pooping.
But you know, the thing is, the Cracker Jacks themselves still taste the same when they don't have ants in them.
Yeah, the antless, they're pretty dull. But you throw a little ant dust in there, that just spices them right up.
Well, you know what? I don't know what the deal is, but those ants were spicy. The kind of spicy, like, you know, if it was like seasoning some kind of a meal, you might like it. It's like, wow, that's got a bite to it.
And just think they were eating Cracker Jacks, so that's what Cracker Jacks does to your insides.
Well, Cracker Jacks are good when they're fresh, and they're good when they're kind of not crunchy anymore. You know, they kind of all stick together. If you've got an open box that you didn't close it good,
yep.
A couple of days later, assuming the ants haven't gotten into it. But you know, when we get the ants is the rainy season, the cold rainy season. That's when the ants are doing their thing, and it's gotten warmed up now, so we're free of the ant plague.
You ain't got to worry about the ants right now because it's warm.
Now, do you get fire ants in Minnesota?
No, we don't have those little vicious little canids.
Now, we had them in Texas, and there, you know, you definitely don't want to.
Oh, you don't want to screw them, man. They're painful.
Oh yeah, you don't want to accidentally stand in a place where there's fire ants. I've done it.
Accidentally or on purpose?
Accidentally.
Oh.
Oh yeah, like I'm just gonna stand on top of fire
Say,
ants.
if you stand on a fire ant mound on purpose, you're
Well,
pretty crazy.
you know, they have these little short mounds. You can't really. It's hard to even notice that they're there. So you can easily accidentally stand on it, and they just spring up. Usually there'll be like one here and one there, and there's one over there. Ken, you know what I'm talking about. You're from Texas.
Ken knows.
Now, probably some other places get them too. I don't know.
I don't know. We might get them here, but I've never seen them.
What about the killer bees?
No, we don't have those either.
I remember the story from like 10 years or maybe 15 years, like the big impending killer bees are coming from Mexico.
Yeah.
They'll be in Texas, you know, in this year.
And then time went along and it never happened.
Well, I mean, maybe they're out there, but I thought we were going to be like, you know...
Dead by now.
Yeah, it'd be some sort of a disaster movie, some apocalypse. Attack of the Killer Bees.
Attack of the Killer Brazilian Bees.
Yeah, yeah.
Rated R for racy.
So, what is your favorite insect?
Praying mantis.
That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
I've only seen them a few times. I have seen them in real life, but not a lot.
I've only seen them in a zoo.
I can't remember where I've seen them, but yeah, I mean, occasionally you'll see them, like grasshoppers or something. They look a little bit like.
Yeah. You don't see them a lot, though.
Fireflies. That's my favorite insect.
You like fireflies, you like smushing them more, or do you like watching them fly around more?
I like watching them fly around, flashing. You try and catch them.
Smush them.
It's more fun to just watch them do their thing. I'll tell you what I don't like. Crickets.
Oh, I don't like them things, and noisy little bastards. They're always somewhere making noise when you're trying to sleep.
Of course, it's the famous sound of like when a comedian is doing really terrible.
Yeah.
The sound of crickets appears, like kind of like this show.
Yeah.
It's like an awkward pause. See, that's what we try not to do here on Bulletproof Underwear. We try not to have these moments of awkward pause.
Awkward pausing is not good.
So when we're like interviewing a guest and you know, they stop talking, we stop talking,
then we start talking.
They're waiting for us to say something. We're waiting for them to say something.
I can just hear a guest telling his mom, "Mom, I gotta do the show." "You ain't doing no damn show. Hey, give you one of these."
Why I oughta. We have to mow the lawn and you have to pluck the cows and smoke the chickens.
Smoke chickens.
So you know what I heard that what was it? Rhode Island is the most highest percentage of people living in rural areas is Rhode Island. 60% of the people who live in the state of Rhode Island
live in rural areas.
Live in rural areas, whereas California is the lowest percentage of people who live in rural areas.
They don't have no broadband out there then.
Oh no! I mean they got a shit in a house with a little moon carved in the door. My mom tells tales of, you know, when she was growing up, they had an outhouse. You know,
yeah, my grandma used to tell us tales of the outhouse. That sounds like a show, like a horror movie, doesn't it? Tales from the outhouse.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yeah, it is.
They use corn cobs.
Yeah, I know.
Can you imagine wiping your ass with a corn cob?
Not really. I think it would hurt.
Would that be a dry corn cob, or would it be like a freshly, the corn just was eaten off of it?
I would think it'd have to be dry. I don't think fresh one would do the trick.
Yeah. Well,
but I
like
digress.
After you use the dry one, then you could use a couple of freshly eaten ones that'd be like kind of wet ones.
We've degraded the show to a whole new level now.
Hey, did you ever have a corncob pipe?
No, I didn't. I had another kind of pipe. It was some call a peace pipe.
A peace pipe. You smoke 'em peace pipe.
Yeah. That was back in the day, though, so we won't talk about it.
You know, we have stores like that, you know, where you can buy all kinds of shit. Actually, some of that stuff's gone high tech. Have you ever heard of something called a prototype? It's made out of a machined brass. It's got these high, high tolerance, precision parts. It breaks down into pieces, and you can clean it easily, and you can reassemble it. It's like, science fiction, smoking from the future.
It's like having a pistol pipe.
Exactly. It's like, how many pieces can you break down?
That's funny.
Hey, the Microsoft man put a post on the forum, a link to a YouTube page where a guy is building an electric guitar shaped like an AK-47. Did you watch that?
No, I haven't seen that yet.
He specifically mentioned you, say this is for Flex and all the other, guitar-loving people.
Oh yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, this guy is he's got his bandsaw and he's cutting the pieces, and he ends up with a finished guitar, and the trigger is the whammy bar.
Wow, I got my Songify now.
Well, let's hear a composition.
Songify. My phone is not that smart anymore. It's kind of a dumb phone.
It's getting dumber by the day.
Yeah.
Well, look who talks to it.
Me. There it is.
Your phone is begging for some interesting conversation.
It's begging for some interesting conversation because it never gets any. Now won't. There we go. Now it's running. I'm singing. There we go. I'm singing. Ah, wait, I screwed it up. I'm singing. I'm singing. There you go. I'm singing. I'm singing. And that's all I said.
Okay, let's see who can make the weirdest songify here. Okay, I'm looking for inspiration from the gods here. Help me, Jeebus.
Jeebus can't help you now. He's in bed.
Tap to record. So I'm watching TV. I'm looking at my favorite shows, and I'm TiVoing, zapping through the commercials, trying to find the show that I like, trying to find the part of the show that I like, and I end up watching this DVD of Zero Dark 30, and it's long. It's really long. God damn, that movie is long. Okay, it's making a song. Let's see how it turned out. Okay, play my song, baby. So I'm watching TV, I'm looking at my favorite shows, and I'm TiVoing, zapping through the commercials, trying to find the show that I like, trying to find the part of the show that I like, and I end up watching this DVD of Zero Dark 30, and it's long, it's really long. So I'm watching TV, I'm looking at my favorite shows, and I'm TiVoing, zapping through the commercials, trying to find the show that I like, trying to find the part of the show that I like, and I end up watching this DVD of Zero Dark 30, and it's long, it's really long, god damn that movie is long.
Here you go.
Okay. So I'm watching TV. Okay, shut up. Alright, enough.
Here goes mine. So we're sitting around doing BPU, talking about wiping your ass with corn cobs. Should we use wet or dry? I don't know.
Oh, that'll be a good one.
So we're sitting around doing BPU, talking about wiping your ass with corn cobs. Should we use wet or dry? I don't know. Doing BPU, talking about wiping your ass with corn cobs. Should we use wet or dry? I don't know. Doing BPU, talking about wiping your ass with corn cobs. Should we use wet or dry? I don't know. Well, I think that pretty much does it. That's the question of mankind. Wet or dry corn cobs?
So I'm going to start a post tomorrow on the forum. It's like wet or dry, and it's going to be about corn cobs.
Here, use this video feed. Wet or dry, baby. Wet or dry.
Actually, it'll probably go up. Yeah, I'll try to put something up tomorrow. You know, usually there's like a teaser that goes up on Thursday.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm getting kind of tired, and here it is. It's Wednesday, so we may not get a teaser.
That's okay.
I don't know. So anyway, so folks, you have been treated to another Bulletproof Underwear with your hosts, Yam Juice.
And your other host, Flex.
And this has been fun. We've chewed the fat. We've shot the shit. We've jibber jabbered. That's your cue.
Wiped with a corn cob.
We've wiped with corn cobs. We've answered the eternal question, wet or dry.
Wet or dry, baby. Wet or dry.
Of course, nothing works better than the Montgomery Ward's catalog.
Of course not. Everybody knows that.
Except maybe the JCPenney catalog.
They're almost out of business, though.
Well, then you can wipe your ass with their stock. Hopefully, you're not holding too many shares of JCPenney stock. So it looks like this episode of Bulletproof Underwear has slowly ground to a grinding halt. So what do you say? Hey, wait! Don't do that! Don't do that! We gotta.
Oh.
So, you've been watching Bulletproof. Let me do it right. You've been watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode 43.
44.
You've been watching Bulletproof You've been watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode 44. Say less, say no more.
There.
Okay, now it's proper. You can hit the button.
Now it's properly bulletproofed. All right. Adios.
Do it. Hit that button. Hit it. All right.